Hello, this is Linda Vettrus-Nichols, and do I have an amazing woman to introduce you to, Tammy Benay. Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Linda.
So we're going to be talking about awareness, and you have quite the background. If you want to catch us up on your background just real quick, that would be awesome.
Awesome. So I am Tammy Benay Perry, and I am a career strategist and a certified transition coach. And I work with executives, typically 6 and 7 figure professionals who have lost their jobs or due to reduction in force, unexpected unemployment, things like that's happening now in the present time, which is COVID-19. So I assist clients who just need some extra support around finding a new great opportunity.
Wonderful. That's perfect. All right. And so when it comes to the word awareness, when you're thinking about working with your clients, is that something that you help them with? And then what is it that you kind of bring them fully present to being aware of? Like maybe even kind of the rookie mistakes of doing a resume or whatever. So what does awareness mean for you, Tammy?
That's a great question. So I think what awareness means for me is, and especially for my clients, is when you go to when you're on a job, you have your head down, you're doing your job every day, and you're not taking note of all the awesome things that you may be doing. You're not taking note of what skill set that you're using to do that awesome job. You may not know what your secret sauce is or your special talent is, because all you're going there and just automatically executing it. So for me and for my clients, the first step of awareness is taking inventory and evaluating, kind of from not from just in the job and doing the job, but doing it from a place of a curiosity. What am I really good at? And I take my clients through a process where we really just dive into their history, and we start to see the stories and start to see the trends that develop from those what they've been doing and some of the accomplishments that they've made throughout their career. And with that story, in those stories that we develop, they're able to start to see, oh wait, I am really good at sales, but how I execute that is through the building of relationships. I know what golf clubs that Bill likes. I know, I know Cindy's daughter, she does ballet with my daughter, or something. They're really that person maybe a relationship builder. Another person may be really good at cold calling people and just picking up the phone and rolling through the Rolex, but they don't know how they're able to see those. They've been able to get those achievements because, again, they just go to work and they do them. Yeah. But they don't know, this is the special talent that has gotten me to do that. And from that, we're able to develop their unique their professional value statement, or so they get to see all these accomplishments, see their marketable attributes, and we're able to come up with that really beautiful value statement.
Sweet. Okay, so you get them aware of their own knowing, because that's so funny how that goes. It's like, oh, I thought everybody could do that. Like, no. Yeah. Right? So, well, we come into this world from the light, all knowing, yeah, and then we're doing our forgetting. And the best part about our reawakening is that people will pay us for what we remember. Does that make sense?
Yes, that's so good. Yes.
It is a nummy one, isn't it? Yeah. I love it. Okay, so insight. What can you tell us about insight?
So having that data, or having those marketable attributes list that I kind of develop with each client, they're able to get insight into not only who they are, but the value they provide to the marketplace.
Right.
So they're able to not only have insight on that, they're able to develop the communication and the language. That's what most people are missing. When they come to me, they don't have the language to articulate what you just mentioned, that that knowing that they get paid to do.
Right. I love it. And how about injustice?
Yeah, I think with injustice, there are not only things that we are aware of because of our intrinsic knowing. There are things that we are aware of because of our experiences, and those experiences help us to see the gaps in the marketplace. It helps us to see where things aren't quite right, where things, where we can come in, deliver our value to make things more, balanced. And that could be something like bringing a sustainability plan to your organization, thinking about eco-friendly ways in which you can do business. And I think we're at a time where all businesses are trying to save money, but how can you do that in a very ecological, environmental friendly way?
Mm-hmm.
How businesses are having great social responsibility agendas, and
Right.
especially if you are thinking about those C-level positions, and thinking about some of those executive positions, you're really thinking about how you can also incorporate in a social responsibility agenda, excuse me, how you can incorporate things that make the world a better place, and is not just about the bottom line.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, there's such a huge injustice with leaders, even like managers aren't really trained to be leaders. So the injustice of the poor training, and not just poor training, like poor training in that they don't even get trained.
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm,
then
mm-hmm.
the other poor training is they train, um, and then there's no follow through, there's no application of the training, there's no coaching going on. So yeah, I that's so true. There's plenty of like injustice to be
Right.
aware of and addressed. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That makes total sense, and I totally agree. Where people are being put in positions or promoted into positions where they haven't received the training and the support that they need to execute that position successfully,
Yeah.
and so that is a kind of a piece of when we're thinking about the injustices, thinking about how we can put in place programs that properly train people, giving people executive coaches or outside support, having those programs that also provide, whether it's mental health coaching and other coaching. So just having great employee training programs and employee support programs.
Right. And the awareness that, you know what, don't just depend on the company you're working for to train you and do all that. You can get your own coach. You can
Mm-hmm,
up
mm-hmm.
level your own leadership skills. And actually doing both would be like extra potent as well.
Right,
Do you
right.
agree, Tammy?
I totally agree, because so many people depend on their company to tell them where their career is going, and allow them to have the time frame in which they successfully transition into the next realm, instead of saying, hey, here are my career goals for the next 3 years, the next 5 years, the next 10 years. These are all the pieces, and this is the support I know I need to get in place, and really taking the reins of your own career, because it is your responsibility.
Yep. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Tammy. I just really love what you can do for people in the area of growth as well.
Thank you.